So last night, Supergirl returned for its mid-season premiere of Season 2, and I really enjoyed the episode. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to review it right away last night, so what I thought to do for episodes of shows that I really watch and love to talk about that I can't review the night of just because I either am not home when it airs or it's a little bit too late, I figured we can watch the trailer for the next episode, briefly discuss the episode that aired the night before, and the trailer as well. That way we really get to have a nice long discussion about Supergirl or whatever show I haven't had the opportunity to discuss. So let's watch the trailer for We Can Be Heroes, which is another fantastic title. Last night was Supergirl Lives, and I also really like the title too. So let's go. 1, 2, 3.
Supergirl ruined my life.
Ladies and gentlemen, the one, the only Livewire.
When I fry Supergirl from the inside out, you think she'll scream when she cooks? Will you scream?
Brings death and destruction. Supergirl.
Okay, so that was a fantastic trailer. Also, what I really liked is that the CW releases a short trailer and then an extended trailer for the upcoming episode. I kind of wish they just gave us the extended trailer because I think the extended ones are just a little better because you just get that extra bit of footage, and I'm a guy who's only an advocate, or a very strong advocate, I should say, for having extra footage. I just think it's more to see, more to absorb, and more to discuss. So last night on Supergirl for Supergirl Lives, we had Roulette return, and honestly her return was kind of underwhelming, and that's kind of how I felt for the entire episode in general. It was relatively underwhelming for a mid-season premiere. It was good, you know, because most Supergirl episodes are pretty good. Like, I've never really found an episode that's actually like downright bored me, or I've been like, oh, it's the worst episode ever. But just because it's supposed to be like that big premiere, you expect it to be fun and energetic and have a lot of twists and turns. And the end of it had a nice twist, don't get me wrong. But at the same time, it was a little boring. So it was essentially a three-part episode, or not three-part, that's the wrong term to discuss it. But essentially what happened here is you got Kara and Mon-El team up, you got Winn and Jimmy team up, and you got Alex and Maggie team up. Lena Luthor wasn't in the episode, and because of the planet that Mon-El and Kara were sentenced to, thanks to Roulette and her team up with other scientists and her whole being mad at Kara and whatnot because Kara destroyed the Grudge Match Society, the planet is toxic to Martians, so they really threw the Martian Manhunter to the side, which is unfortunate because he's a really cool character, and I love seeing the Martian Manhunter in his full CGI getup. Also, as I said, there was only Luthor. There's also no Miss Martian. I really feel the writers of the show, she's the only character they have kind of messed up, which is again unfortunate because I really like Miss Martian, and I really saw the trio, like a little Justice League at some point here. I really saw Miss Martian, Mon-El, and Supergirl all be a team of heroes and kind of have the Guardian as well, even though I'm not a big fan of the Guardian. But I really felt mini Justice League, and then if you even cross over Flash and Arrow, you have, you know, the Green Arrow, and you have the Flash, and like I said, it's Justice League, but they really kind of mess not Mon-El. They really kind of mess Miss Martian up. Just, she's not who we like. She's not Hey Megan from Young Justice. So essentially, you have Alex and Maggie, you know, dealing with their relationship, and Alex has a really relatable qualm or problem, which I really like. It's the fact that she's in a new relationship and she's worried about not being able to stay happy all the time. And I really like that because I really feel a lot of people really can't understand that problem and connect to it. So I really like that. There was a little bit at the end of it where Maggie said to Alex, you only get one mistake or something like that. And I was like, really? Like, that wasn't necessary. That was kind of rude. I did not like that. So no. I'm not a very big shipper of Maggie and Alex. I just don't see it. I really feel that it's kind of forcing the LGBT community, or the LGBT message. I feel like I'm saying that wrong. I really feel that making Alex the LGBT character and her relationship with Maggie is kind of wrong. I just don't like the way it's being written right now. I think it needs to be retouched very soon. I just it's, to me, there's just something about it. I just don't see a very strong connection there. So then we had Winn and Jimmy, and Jimmy I just don't care about. Like, he's boring at this point. Like, it's like whatever. And Winn is petrified to be in the field. He got beaten up, and then, you know, he had to help save Mon-El and Kara and a bunch of people that were abducted thanks to Roulette. And he shined here. I really feel that you need to cut Jimmy Olsen out, essentially kind of like how they cut out Cat Grant, even though Cat Grant was cut out due to the whole moving to Vancouver. But I think the focus on Winn becoming his own hero in his own right, like essentially the felicity of the group, is a very interesting storyline, a fun storyline. But that's really what we had here. We had Winn and Jimmy have some moments, and in all honesty, Jimmy I was like, meh, but Winn I was like, good job, Winn. Like, you did good. So the real breath of the episode took place with Kara and Mon-El, and they're really focusing on, the writers are, I should say, not focusing, they are giving us Mon-El and Kara as a couple. They had so many great moments, so many cute moments at the bar, so many cute moments on the planet. That moment at the end of the episode when Mon-El said he wanted to become a superhero. So essentially, it's Kara and Mon-El, and they're saving people who Roulette has abducted because, you know, people like us, young adults, are the prime candidates for being human trafficked, unfortunately. And that was the whole gimmick with Roulette. We really didn't get to see too much cage match fighting or anything like that. Like, that's what I really wanted from this episode. When you have Roulette, you need cage matches, you need lots of cool effects, you need people fighting. Like, it's really what you want to kind of see here, and that didn't happen. And that's also why I felt underwhelming. I felt the battles were very boring. And then we find out that these two aliens told other aliens not to touch Mon-El, and we're kind of getting, you know, this whole Mon-El mystery that was teased at the end of the, I believe episode 7. I don't think it was episode 8. That was teased at the end of episode 7 that Mon-El has a major problem with Daxam, most likely. And then I said at the end of the episode, Kara and Mon-El talked, and Mon-El said he wants to be a superhero. So I really feel we're going to be getting some Kara and Mon-El moments, more or less, very, very soon. So I'm looking forward to that. So that was essentially the episode. It was okay, a little underwhelming. Action was few and far between, in all fairness. Roulette was cool. You know, I really like the actress of Roulette, and Kara, you know, she's great. It's her show. She runs every scene she's in, she owns. But at the same time, I felt the episode was just not as impactful as it should have been for a mid-season premiere, and it could have been pushed later into the season. In all fairness, it could have been pushed to the end of. It could have been pushed right before the mid-season finale, like right before Kara went to join Barry and Oliver. So now let's talk about the trailer real quick. So the trailer is fun because we're getting the return of Livewire, and we discussed Livewire's return in another trailer review that we already did, and I really am looking forward to Livewire coming back because Livewire gave Kara a huge, huge problem. She's really powerful. The supers, the House of L always has issues with electricity. It's kind of funny that they have issues. I guess they can't fully absorb it properly or repel. Magic and electricity are like not their strong suits at all. So Livewire is clearly seeking revenge, and the episode is called We Can Be Heroes, so it's most likely Mon-El is going to have to somehow intercept what's happening to Kara and save her, or vice versa, and I really feel that what Supergirl's message is going to be the vice versa, where Mon-El will get saved by Kara, but essentially, you know, the battle of Livewire is going to show them how they can defeat heroes and come up with fun strategies together. I think she's a great villain to come back from an earlier season, from season 1, in order to show Mon-El how to become a true hero. And also, I really feel that with Mon-El becoming a hero, whatever dark secret is going to be revealed from the people who are after him is just going to make Kara have just a much stronger reaction to it. Like, if he did something bad and, you know, Mon-El has built up this reputation of being a great superhero, and then, you know, she finds out what it is, like, her reaction is just going to be so amazing. That's when Melissa Benoist is extremely talented. She's able to lay on the feels quite strong. So anyway, it's a fun trailer. I enjoyed it. I hope you guys liked the trailer. I hope you guys enjoyed last night's episode. I hope you kind of like this style of video where I talk about both at the same time, and share your thoughts about the episode and the trailer in the comments below. I'll probably do it in this style just for a little bit longer until my schedule allows me to review episodes, when they air. So anyway, thank you for watching my review of both, and we'll talk real soon. Bye, guys.